What's up guys, this is Masi, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to continue talking about stoichiometry and give you some more examples regarding stoichiometry. So in the previous videos we found out the relationship between the number of moles of reactant and products and how to find the number of moles of product or how to find out the number of moles of reactant. But in this series of videos, I want to show you the relationship between the mass of the reactants and products. Let's see this example. What mass of CO2 is formed in the reaction of 14.6 grams of triethylene glycol, C6H14O4, with an excess of O2? So we have this reaction. We already balanced it. We had it in previous videos. So we have triethylene glycol, 2 moles plus 15 moles of oxygen gives us 12 moles of CO2 and 14 moles of H2O. So 2, 15, 12 and 14. Now we are dealing with CO2 and triethylene glycol. When 2 moles of triethylene glycol combust, it will produce 12 moles of CO2. Right now we have 14.6 grams of triethylene glycol. We need to see how many moles of triethylene glycol we have in this one. So the first thing, we need to find out the molar mass of triethylene glycol. We have 6 carbon, 14 hydrogen. These are the atomic masses of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. We have 4 of them. 15.999. That will give us 6 times 12.01 plus 14 times 1.008 plus 4 times 15.999. That will be 150.168 grams per mole. So 14.6 grams divided by 150.168, that gives me 0.097 moles. That's the number of moles of triethylene glycol. So when we have 2 moles, it will produce 12 moles. Now we have 0.097. How much we will produce? So it's going to be cross multiplication, 12 times 0.097 divided by 2, which is 0.582 moles. That's the number of moles of carbon dioxide produced, 0.582. Now we need to find out, the final answer will be the mass of CO2. So we have the number of produced moles of CO2, we need to find mass. So again, we need to find out the molar mass of CO2. C is 12.01 and we have 2 atoms of oxygen. That will be 44.098 grams per mole. So when we multiply the number of moles by molar mass, it gives us the mass. (25.66 grams). So that's the mass of CO2 produced. So let's quickly review it. We had the number of mass, the mass of triethylene glycol. We wrote the equation, that's balanced. So the relationship between these two is 2 and 12. It means that for every 2 moles of triethylene glycol, we will produce 12 moles of carbon dioxide. We had the mass of triethylene glycol. We needed to divide it by molar mass of triethylene glycol to find out the number of moles. And then we had the relationship, 2 gives 12, so 0.097, how much? That will produce 0.582 moles of CO2. Then we needed to multiply by molar mass of CO2 in order to find out the mass of CO2, which is 25.66, and that's the final answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any question, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel You can follow lots of other videos regarding stoichiometry and other topics and questions related to chemistry and math. Thank you and have a great day.